Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on the Los Angeles Lakers beating the San Antonio Spurs 118 to 116. The Spurs had multiple attempts to be able to win this game. They missed the free throws, they missed the tip ins, and they still found some way to lose this one, even leading in the fourth quarter. But the Lakers ain't mad. They ain't complaining. They're 7-2 now, while the Spurs are 5-2. Both of these teams got off to great starts, and I'm a little disappointed in the Spurs. A lot of things was going their way. It looked like they was playing the game the right way, and then they just couldn't keep it going, and they lost their best player because he was just not as locked in and as focused as he needed to be able to beat this mentally tough Lakers team. But the Spurs won the first quarter 29-26. They lost the second quarter 34-30. They won that third quarter 37-28. And then the Lakers won the fourth quarter 30-20. Harrison Barnes was decent for them. He played 28 minutes. He had 14.6 boards. One of them was offensive with 3 assists. He was 4-6 from the field, 66%. 4-6 from three, 66% there. 2-2 from the free throw line. He did foul out, though, in this game, but he was just everywhere he needed to be, and he missed some open ones, but he took good shots all game. You have to like that about him, and he did help out on the boards and keep the ball moving if he didn't have a shot that he liked. Julian Champagnie, 33 minutes, 14 points for him. He also had 7 boards, which was great. 2 of them was offensive with a steal. He did also have 4 turnovers, but 35% from the field because he went 5 of 14 and 3 of 8 from 3. That's 37%. He was 1 of 4 from the free throw line, which was bad because he missed one that they needed. But 25% there, 3 personal fouls, and the -1 and plus minus. And even when he missed the free throw, they still had a good look with a temp in, but they couldn't get that one to go to tie it. Victor Wembanyama, he was trying to close the game for the Lakers. Close the games for the Spurs, and it didn't work out. He settled for a lot of jump shots, and they always tough and they always contested. And that's what you want him to do if you're the Lakers, because he only had 19 points in this game. 33 minutes played. They kept him in foul trouble all game. He didn't even have 10 rebounds. He only had 8. 2 of them was offensive. He also had 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. And he also coughed it up 5 times with 5 turnovers in this game. 5 of 14 from the field. He was 35%. He missed all his threes. They wanted him to take a couple of them, and he left them off the hook basically with that. 9 of 11 from the free throw line, 81%. -2 and plus minus. Devin Vassell, 37 minutes, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. He also shot 5 of 14 from the field. He had a lot of good looks, a lot of open looks, but he just couldn't get him to go down. 2 of 8 from the 3-point line, 25%, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 75%, 3 personal fouls, and a +2 and plus minus. And then Stephon Castle, he did, take a lot of mid-range jump shots, and he did take some threes, but he finished with 16 points in 37 minutes. He had 5 rebounds. He did get 8 assists, but had 6 turnovers because he was really holding the ball a lot, dribbling, trying to find a way to get to his spots and make plays. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it hurted the team. But he had 3 steals. He's really bringing it defensively this year, creating opportunities, not just staying in front of people and making it tough to score on them. But he was also 3 of 11 from the field, 27%, 1 of 5 from 3, 20%. But he got to the free throw line 11 times, just like Victor. He also went 9 of 11, 81%, and had 4 personal fouls and was a +7 and plus minus. And in their bench, they was good. Kelly Olynyk, 9.9 minutes, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 of 2 from the field, 100%, 3 personal fouls, and a +1 and plus minus. Lindy Waters, 14 minutes, 6 points, 1 rebound, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Well, 2 of 2 from the 3-point line, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 personal foul, a -9 and plus minus. Keldon Johnson, 24 minutes, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 4 of 5 from the field, 80%, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 personal fouls for him. He was good. I like that he kept attacking the basket. I like the fact that he was being physical and really driving hard, and he's been having a lot of success with that this season. And he's just having a good season this year in general for them, whether he's a starter or coming off the bench. Jeremy Shohan was back 23 minutes, 16 points, 2 rebounds. One of them was offensive, 6 or 7 from the field, 1 or 2 from three, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 75%, -6, and plus minus for him. He had a good game. He was really using his handles and his body to get close to the basket and finish. And he also was able to provide a little defense, even though he fouled out by being too bumpy and too knocky defensively. But it happens. You know, these teams they mastered how to get to the line and how to initiate contact. You got to be very smart. But he still was efficient and he still didn't get in the way a lot of the time like he normally did sometimes in the last couple of years playing for the Spurs. And then Jordan McLaughlin, 3 minutes, 2 turnovers, and a -2 and plus minus. 38 rebounds, 22 assists, 7 steals, 1 block, 19 turnovers, 36 to 75, 48%, 13 to 33, 39% from 3, 31 to 40, 77% from the free throw line. And they had 36 personal fouls as a team. But the Lakers took advantage of that for the most part because they shot 44 free throws in this game, but they only shot 77%. Rui Hachimura, 35 minutes, did some good decisions, turning down threes and taking threes and hitting his mid-range pull-ups. 15 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 5 or 9 from the field, 2 or 3 from the three-point line, 3 or 6 from the free throw line, 2 personal fouls, a +6 and plus minus. Jake LaRavia, 38 minutes, 8 points. He was the only guy to get in double figures in the start. He was the only guy not to get in double figures in the starting lineup. 6 rebounds. He also had one that was offensive, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 3 or 9 from the field, 33%, 1 or 5 from three, 20%, and 1 or 2 from the free throw line. 5 personal fouls and was a -5 and plus minus. He could have played a whole lot better, but he did help on the boards, and that was great to see. But he just wasn't making shots like he needed to in this one. DeAndre Ayton, he seemed like he was frightened and scared sometimes to score the basketball when Wemby was around. You can really see his place in this game defensively because some players they were scared to even dribble more because they knew they was gonna run into Wemby or they seen him coming to help and they just I'm just gonna stop and pass. And DeAndre Ayton even tried to turn around, throw a hook up and got blocked. And it was just crazy seeing how his defensive impact changed the way the Lakers looked at how they was trying to score sometimes throughout this game. But he still finished with 22 points. He scored a lot of them when Wemby wasn't on the court, which was smart. That's why you got to follow him to make sure you can open up that paint for him and his teammates. And I think that that's something that they was able to be happy about. Get Wemby off the court. We can go to the paint as much as we want, and that worked out. But for offensive rebounds, 10 total, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 9 or 13 from the field, 69%, 4 or 4 from the free throw line, 3 personal fouls, a +1 and plus minus. This is a great game from DeAndre Ayton. He's been real good these last couple games. Marcus Smart, 34 minutes, 17 points. He had 5 assists, 5 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 turnovers, 3 of 10 from the field, 30%, 1 of 7 from three, 14%. They're gonna let him take them threes, and some he will just forcing up, and you're gonna live with that if you're any team that's guarding him. But the problem was he did go 10 of 10 from the free throw line and really made him pay. And he did also have 5 personal fouls. He was taking a lot of risks, being real physical, trying to beat guys to spots. And that's part of the defense. And he showed that he's willing to sacrifice his body. And he did that in this game also. +3 and plus minus for him. Luka Doncic played the most minutes, 42 minutes, had the ball in his hands a lot. 35 points, the most in the game. He also had 13 assists, missed a triple-double because he had 9 rebounds, 3 was offensive, and he did have 5 steals, 2 blocks, and 4 turnovers. A lot of the time, the ball just found a way to get to him. He just had to pick it up and just go back to trying to score in transition or reset the offense for them. 9 to 27 from the field, 27 shots is crazy. 33%, 4 of 11 from three. He did shoot 36%, 13 to 17, 76%, 5 personal fouls in the +4 and plus minus. 17 free throws is a whole lot. but they just couldn't stop him. They just couldn't guard him. And he has his tricks to get to the free throw line too. Jared Vanderbilt, 17 minutes, 5 points, 2 assists, 2 of 3 from the field, 66%, 1 of 2 from three, 50%. 4 personal fouls, a -2 and plus minus. Dalton Connect, 16 minutes, 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 of 4 from the field, 25%, 1 of 3 from three, 33%. 3 personal fouls and a -6 and plus minus. And Jackson Hayes, he's going to roll to that rim and be ready to finish. 15 minutes for him, 9 points, 4 boards, 2 was offensive, 1 assist, 3 of 4 from the field, 3 of 5 from the free throw line at 60%. 1 personal foul and a +1 and plus minus. Nick Smith Jr., 7 minutes, 2 points, 2 turnovers, 101 from the field, +9 and plus minus. And Bronny James, 5 minutes, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 of 3 from the field, 33% there. 2 personal fouls and a -1 and plus minus. The rest of the guys did not get on the court. They both had 38 rebounds. And assist wise, the Lakers had one more, 23-22. 8 steals. They had one more than the Spurs. Then they also had 4 more blocks because they finished with 5. They also had less turnovers because they had 12. 36, 37 of 83, 44% from the field. 10 of 31, 32% from three. 34 of 44, 77% from the free throw line. And 30 personal fouls committed, while the Spurs did do more free throw. They ended up fouling too many times, and they actually fouled more times than the Lakers fouled them. But the Lakers and them both basically shot the same amount from the free throw line, although they took more. So the Lakers, they did a good game. They really had a good one against the Spurs. It almost looked like it was going to go into overtime. I'm happy that it didn't, although these two teams was playing real good against each other. But Wemby fouled out, and it's kind of like, do I really want to watch the game with him not being in there in the overtime period and just watching Luka and them just torch people over and over again? No Austin Reeves in this game, no LeBron in this game, but it still was fun. It still was entertaining. It still was competitive. It still went down to the wire, and we just didn't know who was really going to win it, and that's what kept it interesting. And this was a game where you knew that both teams was going to go out with their stars, and Wemby couldn't stay in the game. And Luka did help his teammates get good spots and good passes to lead them to good shots. And a lot of the time, the defense was bended and focusing on him, and he was able to do as he pleased. But sometimes the Spurs are like, do your thing. We'll just let you do those shots, take those things that you normally do. And if you make them, you make them. If you don't, you don't. We have to give up something. We have to accept some of these things are going to happen, but we're going to try to send as many bodies at you. We're going to try to get the ball out of your hand. We're going to force you to make plays for yourself and for your teammates, and we're going to allow you to take the tough ones that we know you can make, but we're happy with you taking them because you have to give up that, or you're just going to get to the paint or to the free throw line. And we don't want that too much because those shots are easier than threes, especially step back threes over a long defender. But Luka was making majority of his threes anyway, and he didn't shoot that great from the field. And you can say their plan worked until his teammates was able to step up and do enough to help them get the victory. It wasn't a Luka show, and that was it. He scored a lot of points, he got a lot of assists, got a lot of rebounds, but his teammates was helping him out, and they was really doing a part two on both ends of the court, and that's what you want to see more of. Obviously, if you're a Laker fan and the Spurs, Victor got to figure out how to dominate. He can't just settle. He can't just say, okay, I'm just going to just do what the defense want me to do. We want you to take threes. We want you to take jump shots. We want you to stay out of the paint. We don't want you using your length and your athleticism and your quickness to your advantage. We want you to bump and turn and hit tough jumpers and tough fadeaways from the perimeter. That's helping us out. That's what we want to see. That's what we want you to do. And he fell right into their hands with that, and it ended up helping them get this win. And he was just trying to make so many difficult decisions. He didn't even know what he wanted to do sometimes. He was just figuring it out on the fly, and sometimes that turned into a charge. Sometimes that turned into a foul. And he was even doing it defensively. He always, I'm going to go after everything, and that can get you in foul trouble too. But he knows that, and that's the risk that he takes trying to be a shot blocker. And sometimes you can get it clean. Sometimes you might touch him. Sometimes you might bump him. And that's just part of the game. But he just got to be smarter. He just got to be more ready. And he just got to be educated with what he's using his body with and how. when people are coming at him or trying to find a way to bait him. And it's going to be some filling out process and some growing pains that come with that. And he understands it because he's been one of the better defenders in the league already. And he's not even that old and he hasn't even played that many seasons. But it just shows you how great of a player he is that we have to look at his game and try to find a way to nitpick it because he can get better, he can play better. But the crazy part about it is we don't really want him to get that much better because the team is already off to a great start and he's off to a great start and he's still learning and he's still getting better. So that can show you how crazy his potential can be in the future, especially if they continue to put great teammates around him that fit and make his job and his goals easier. And they've been doing a hell of a job at that. So watch out for the Spurs, man. They are as real as you think they are. But Wemby got a lot of lumps today in the other game by just being young and still being inexperienced. And they're going to always throw different things at him because they want to beat him and they want to beat his team. And that's what the opposition is supposed to do. They're supposed to make you better. They're supposed to make things harder. They're supposed to help you figure things out. Because if you want to be great in this league, if you want to be a legend, that's what you're going to have to do if you want to win championships. It's not going to be handed to you. It's not going to be gave to you. You have to go out there and earn it. You got to go out there and dominate. You got to go out there and figure things out with your coaching staff, with your teammates, and put the practice in and also go out there and implement it in real game situations. So it's a learning process for him. But he has consistently showed that he can be great at this game. It just take time. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get analysis when it first comes out. I also make conversation videos just like this about various NBA only topics. Also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also do mock drafts and draft coverage. I got over 3,000 videos already on my channel that you can watch right now, and it's all for free. Plus, I try to upload videos each and every day throughout the day to always give you guys something to watch and enjoy when it comes to content on this channel. Other than that, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the support. Thanks for all for the love. And thank y'all for continuing to come out and check out the channel and continue to bless this channel and bless me. And I just want to be a blessing to y'all at the end of the day. Also, all I can say is y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today with some more analysis before this day is over.